are way thicker than... And if you're eating more than you're burning, then you're gonna get big. You live and you learn. I'm assuming this is how they were talking when they were typing. And it's just like, I'm tired of the yo-yo.
Welcome to your World Cup 2022 workout. The goal of today's workout is to have fun.
We navigate through all the rough. Like, we gotta keep it so crisp, but break like I will be stronger.
Guys, can we talk about how lovely all your messages were on my last video about weight loss and obesity? And we love to see it, guys. We love to see it. I was so happy when I saw the response. Some things were a bit sus, like it was weird. Some comments were like, oh, but it's still your own fault. And it was really strange to read comments like that when you've literally, if you've even watched the whole thing, you would have seen that everything I speak about is evidence-based. I've linked scientific papers in the description so that you can read it for yourself and make up your own mind. People were still saying things like it's your own fault, and it's just like, you know, some people just refuse to believe the truth when they've believed something that was wrong for so long. And it's just like, if that's your business, that's your business, but you don't need to be doing that on my page. It's weird. It gives very, very weird behavior. But I think at the end of the day, look, it's information that I learned, and I just felt like a lot of people needed to know. So it really quickly became like a passion project where I just felt like information like that shouldn't be gatekept. Everyone should know. Everyone should be empowered to improve their lives however they see fit. But it's just like, it blew my mind that so many of us didn't know that that's actually how our bodies regulate weight. Whew, who doesn't love some peppermint tea? I know I do. Guys, I might look a bit crazy right now, but I'm trying the whole fluffy eyebrow thing. And I know I'm already getting it wrong because I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to scoop up quite a lot of this. I just really love that fluffy eyebrow look I've been seeing on a lot of girls. And I thought I need to try this. Oh, is it working? I think I might be able to do this. Yeah, but anyway, let's get into it. So the comments were lovely. Some of you guys left the most beautiful comments. And it was also really lovely to see some people felt like, oh my goodness, this explains what I've been going through. So it was just really beautiful to read. And I'm not going to lie, guys, the internet is a scary place. It's a scary place because how can I be seeing some things online where people are saying things like, oh, if you're in a calorie deficit, some of the signs that you should know are you should feel starving, you should feel cold, and you should definitely see progress. Obviously, you should see progress. But I think what is unfair is they don't say that progress can take some time. And also, in what world are you advising people that they should feel hungry and they should feel cold? Like, is that normal? I feel like if you're feeling cold, something's wrong. No? Do we want to be feeling cold? Because if we're feeling cold, surely we're doing something wrong. And it's scary because some of these people that are saying this stuff online have like millions of followers, you know, like over 1 million followers. And you're here telling people they should be feeling cold. They should be feeling cold. And the scary thing is, like, is there a trial I missed? Is there evidence I missed? Like, link the evidence, like, and you know, a lot of people who are like trying to change their health and their life are kind of desperate for the answers. Like, even me, I remember like a few years back, before I learned that like weight loss was more about the types of food you're eating, more than calories in and calories out. Weight loss was much more about the types of food you're eating, and your body will naturally make you feel more full, so that you will end up eating less when you are when you're learning about how your body loses weight, how your body regulates weight. You understand that the types of food you eat will eventually, your own body will be able to reset your body weight point. I mean, I'm going to talk about more in the other video, but the point is, when you are eating the right types of food, you can lose weight and be full and feel full. You know, not this old school mentality we had that, oh, because my body's not used to it yet, I will still feel hungry. There might be a small element of that, but I don't think it's to the point where if you are constantly hungry still, then there's something you need to change in your approach. And I'm not entirely sure this person was like communicating that. Actually, I know they weren't, because, oh my God, is this correct? It's just really scary, the misinformation, you know. And my eyebrows are done, but I think I got carried away. Looking a bit thick. I think these are way thicker than, it needs some concealer. But I can't be asked to add concealer because this is a very low-key thing. I mean, we're just going to a restaurant and that's it. And it's a buffet, so it's like, it's not the kind of place where I have to be too worried about my appearance. Not that you ever need to be. But this is my first time doing it, so, you know, you live and you learn. You live and you learn! Whew. Does anyone else recycle their tea bag loads and loads of times? I will use this peppermint tea bag like, I want to say 4 times before I chuck it. I just feel like it's economical, you know? Also, what's our favorite teas? I'm loving peppermint right now. Like, really loving it. Do you know another wild thing? Oh, where did that even go? Another wild thing somebody else said, because what I've done is I've tried to like create bite-sized versions of the long video, the obesity video, on onto my like TikTok and my shorts and my IG, my Instagram. And then I think one of the ones I'm talking about, how the type of foods that we eat have a greater impact on how our bodies burn fat, more so than eating in a calorie deficit. And this person, very hostile in the comments, was just like, you lose weight if you eat in a calorie deficit, and if you're burning, I'm assuming this is how they were talking when they were typing, and if you're eating more than you're burning, then you're gonna get big. So obviously I went to the person's page and I saw that everything that they do is with a calorie deficit. That's absolutely fine. Do what you want to do, what's right for your body. But what I don't understand is, I literally say in the video, look guys, this is evidence-based. This is backed up by science. Like, makes you realize that there is a lot of unlearning that people have to do. And there's going to be a lot of pushback. But that was never what I'm not trying to make people believe me. What I'm trying to say is, this information is here. This is what this information is saying, so you might want to look into it. Basically, I'm not out here trying to force anyone to think or believe any kind of way. I'm just saying that, look, this is what I've read, this is what I've seen, it's all evidence-based, it seems to be true, and it seems to be explaining a lot of what we're going through, so you might want to take a look at it if you don't want to keep doing all the hard work of losing weight when it's likely to come back, depending on how you're losing weight. But I mean, I get it, because I was definitely that person before, when I just thought, when you're very fixated because you believe that this is the right way to do something. But some of the things I believed, I never really looked into it before until now. So I don't know, man. Hopefully this will mean that I won't regain the weight like I did last time, which is so disheartening, guys. It's so disheartening to do all of that work just for it to come back. And even if you're doing something the wrong way, it doesn't mean you're not really working hard at the wrong way. So when you do gain the weight back, it's just like, oh my God, all that work was for nothing. But it's literally like working really hard, going in the wrong direction, and you end up at the wrong destination. But that doesn't take away from the fact that you worked really, really hard to get there, only to have to go back to the beginning. And it's just like, I think it dawned on me when I was just like, oh my God, this will be literally like the time in my life where I'm just like, oh, here we go again. And it's just like, I'm tired of the yo-yo and the back and forth. Like, I just want to get on with it. And if it means I just have to be patient and do it the slow way, but ultimately the right way, or what I believe is the right way right now, then I'd rather that, you know, because I can't, it's just, and it's also emotionally taxing, and it really does like have an effect on your mental health when you're constantly battling with how you should eat, your relationship with food, your relationship with your body, how you feel about yourself. Then that just seeps into every aspect of your life. It starts to rule, you're spinning, you're drowning, and it's just, you just want it to be over. Do you know what I mean? So then you have to learn to love yourself again, love your body, whatever it looks like, however you feel. You have to also learn to love your body in terms of beyond what it looks like, what it can do for you, and appreciate every victory you have. Like, the fact that I no longer have any back pain is wild to me, because 8 months ago, I want to say February this year, walking, like, guys, not even like 50 steps, I don't know what that is in meters but just not far, was difficult. Like, even walking around my home was difficult, do you know what I mean? So I don't want to go back there. And if it means I have to do this slower and change my relationship with food, learn about how my body works, understand the types of food I'll be eating that will work with my body rather than against, then I'm ready to like sit down, understand before I go ahead again. And I just want to share that. It's really just about sharing my experience and letting other people know that, look, this is what I've been seeing. So you might be interested in doing a similar thing, or also learning about your body and what will work for you, you know? That's really all it is, to be honest. Ooh, pretty.
Big step.
That
You know his
guy-
title.
MEDDEL. You know when they have.
I mean, I like read things from
Let Kelly start there again. Is it?
Today's wearing outfit. I can't actually stand up.
Oh my god. I wonder.